Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. I'm really very unhappy today. For quite some time, I've been sad, really sad about what has been happening in Edo State. I really don't understand why our youths are killing themselves. I'm still trying to understand why youths in Edo State are fighting themselves and killing themselves. Because I've been asking a lot of questions, I've called a lot of persons, and then I keep hearing stories like it is the elders, they are fighting for supremacy. I keep hearing stories like there are no jobs. I keep hearing stories like they need somebody to talk to. I keep hearing flimsy excuses that doesn't make sense. So you leave your house, went to join a secret cult, and you say it's because you are frustrated or somebody is frustrating you. That's why you decide to go and join a secret cult. Now that you are part of that secret cult, you are not using it for something that will benefit you and your generation. You are using it to destroy your own brothers and sisters. If you come to Edo State now, all the farmlands and all the forests in Edo State are gradually being occupied by Fulani headsmen and the so-called renowned, or should I say renounced, Boko Haram members, whom the federal government has tagged, in quotes, bandits. You people are not even thinking. You are not bothered about the future of your children, your brothers and your sisters in this environment. All you do is fight and kill yourselves. Imagine, 3 days ago, just 3 days ago, 15 souls were lost. Few months ago, inside last year, 56 souls were lost in Oluku in one night. Only in one night, 56 souls were gone. I mean 56, by the number, were gone. You people keep killing yourselves. Now, it is not the Fulani headsmen that are fighting you. It is not the Boko Haram members that are fighting you. It is not the political leaders that are actually killing you. You are the ones killing yourselves. You are the ones fighting yourselves. You are the ones carrying your 2 legs to go and join court. Some of you have nothing. I just heard now that somebody that's even a pure water distributor is a cultist in Edo State. Now that you are dead, you have left your wife behind to suffer for nothing. That one has become a widow overnight, simply because you want to join the happening boys. It is in this Edo State I have seen that grown adults, able-bodied men will not want to walk. They will wake up in the morning, go and sit down in beer parlors. Sit down in beer parlors, they will drink from that morning till night. Some of them will drink till midday. Midday, they will go home, beat up their girlfriends or their wives, get whatever they can get from them, and then leave the house again. It is in this Edo State I have met grown adults, youths who are over 30. If you ask them what they want to do with their lives, they don't even know. The only thing that comes to their mind is they want to pass through land, through Libya, to travel. Like the Yoruba will say. Now, let me ask you something. Do you think that if the government actually sees that you youths are doing something, they will actually fold their hands and not support? For the Edo State that I know, dear my Edo youths, you guys have refused to do nothing. I don't know if you are under a spell, but I'm calling on everybody, please, let's share this message as far as it can go. Because the truth is, before we know what's going on, we will not have able-bodied youths again in this Edo State. Oh, our boys will all be gone. Because I don't know if this is a spiritual problem. I don't know if this is a spell that has been cast on them, so that they will not know to do for themselves. Just they want to quit fighting each other so that this state will not be at peace. You keep killing yourselves. By the time the outsiders will come and invade you and take over your land, you will not know. This was the same thing that our forefathers did They nonchalantly were fighting over themselves in the kingdom. They forgot about a lot of things until the land was taken over by the Portuguese. Then the Portuguese took over, and then they moved power to the north. Power has been moved to the north. Until today, you people have still not received sense to live a decent life. You're fighting yourselves. You're killing yourselves. You're fighting your parents. You're using your brothers and your sisters for rituals. You're doing all sorts of strange things. It is only in this Edo state that I have seen that youths will wake up in the morning, and the most important thing to them is how to bring down their fellow youths. They are not bothered about anything else. They are not. Agawachas, you are right, my brother. Yes, we know that the orientation is very, that's the educational orientation in Edo State is bad. But who are the reasons why this orientation is bad? Is it not the youths? Eh? All they think about is to support their political leaders. You are right, my brother. Eh? But who are the reasons? Okay, if you come and knock my door, and then you tell me to come and support a cause that I know will not benefit my future generation, will I not tell you no? Now, the problem with Edo State is not poverty. Oh. Let's not make mistake. Edo youths have money. An average Edo man has money. So they will not say it's poverty. Even the ones that cannot afford 3 square meals a day that you see, they have brothers and sisters abroad that can actually send them money to take 1 or 2 things, to take care of 1 or 2 things. So it is not money that is their problem, neither is it poverty. The problem we have in Edo State is not poverty. The problem we have in Edo State is stupidity. Stupidity and the fact that these people think that they know so much. The problem that we have in Edo State is the fact that some group of youths in this state think that they are very smart. The problem we have in Edo State is the fact that some group of youths want to, they want to be seen as the Alpha and Omega. The problem we have in Edo State is the fact that we have youths that are so full of themselves and so proud of themselves. It is not poverty. Poverty is not the problem in Edo State. Inferiority complex, insecurity, mediocrity is the problem that we have in this state. Mediocrity. A lot of us, we've done a lot of crazy things. Edo youths, I am begging you people, if you must fight, go into the forest, carry these your machetes and guns, go and fight those Boko Haram members, go and fight those Fulani headsmen in your forest and in your farms that are killing your fathers and your mothers, your grandparents, that are raping your brothers and your sisters. Go and kill them. Because the federal government is not ready to do anything about them. They are even planning to grant amnesty to a terrorist gang and a terrorist group. Then we have a very big problem in this country. There are a lot of communities right now. You can't travel through Ekpoma, Awuchi, Benin Road. You can't travel through those communities. Ologbo, Imasabo, all those communities. You can't go through those communities in peace. Because these Fulani headsmen, they have taken over this environment. And you people are not bothered to do anything about it. Rather, you are fighting yourselves. Every day you kill yourselves. Every day you fight yourselves. Mr. Festus Egbo, thank you very much. Oh, we have Benin communities, Igbo communities, Deltas. We have a lot of communities, which is true. You are killing yourselves. Why these men are busy invading your farmlands, your forests? You are all surrounded by the Fulanis, for your information. Edo State is surrounded by the Fulanis. The environment where I live in, I can categorically tell you here that 80% of the casual laborers that we have around this environment where I live, they are all these Fulani boys and all these Hausa boys from the north. And while you guys are busy flexing your muscles, carrying your shoulders, wearing big gold and everything, squandering money that your brothers and sisters are suffering and working for abroad to join cults and carry women and show supremacy, your lands are being invaded. You are not doing anything. You are killing yourselves. Then you want me to be crying, oh, so person is dead. Let me tell you something. If you are my brother or my sister, and I found out that you are a cultist and you were shot dead, Laraba, it is your case. I won't even attend your burial. I will not attend your burial. Because the truth is, if you had gone inside those forests to go and fight with those Fulani headsmen and your life was taken, I will organize a full, I don't know what, I will make sure that I call a full wake-up service for you. I will mourn you for the rest of my life. But since you have decided to become useless, you are not helping me, you are not helping yourself, you are not helping the state government, you are not helping the community leaders, you are not helping the state itself. You have decided to become irresponsible, a societal nuisance. Continue to do whatever you like. I know some of you will insult me, insult my father and my mother, call me different names and say a lot of things. Those of you that don't have sense, but no problem. It's okay. But I want to ask you this question. Among your brothers and sisters that have joined cults, please, how many of them have lived to fulfill destiny? Please, those brothers and sisters that you have that have joined cults, please, how many of them have lived to fulfill destiny? Eh? And you see the crazy things going on. It is not only Edo states that have cultism, that practice cult activities, but it is in Edo State you people carry that thing on your head. You carry it on your head. You carry machetes around. You carry guns around. Eh? You kill people. Policemen are even part of them. You will see a policeman, he will tell you, in a you will see a soldier, he will tell you, in a for Edo State. In a bouquet. I don't know as soon as they call them. In a man fight. Eh? In a black ass. Una know the shame. All these things what they do. If una get AK-47, why una no enter bush? Enter bush, go and see how you be able to fight and save your fathers and your mothers. They are killing them every day. Your brothers and sisters are being you. Our farmlands are no longer our farmlands. What do we produce again in Edo State now? Eh? Now we are left at the mercy of all these young Fulani boys coming to wash carrots with clean Omo. Because we cannot produce any in our state. Because you people don't have sense. So all these Hausa boys will bring clean and use it to wash carrots for you to eat. Clean. They will bring Omo and use Omo to wash carrots for you to eat. Eh? Fulani boys are now your security guard. They are now your cabmen. Have you gone to Abuja quarters in GRA on Sundays? Try to go to Abuja quarters on Sundays in GRA. You will see fleets of these small Toyota Yaris, more than 100, all of them being driven by Fulani boys. Hausa boys. They have taken over your land completely. Even the Uber drivers, mechanics, Fulani boys are everywhere. Now, the other day I went to my mechanic workshop. I saw a Fulani boy carrying a chisel, whatever you people call those or whatever at the shop. He was trying to fight someone. And I was shocked. They told me they here they learn mechanic. Eh? Are you kidding me? When your enemies are in your territory, you are busy fighting and killing yourselves. They are not sleeping day and night. They are killing you. And you are there fighting yourselves and killing yourself foolishly. Destroying your own lives. Eh? And the lives of your brothers and your sisters. What is wrong with you? Who told you that you are superior to the other person? We are all Edo. We are supposed to be one. We are supposed to be one. It is when you are finished fighting, when you know that yes, you have fought your war and you have won. If you want to start telling yourself that you are superior, the other one is not superior, no problem. But this is not the time for you to tell yourself who is superior and who is not superior, for heaven's sakes. It is so painful. Edo Northerners will do their own. Southerners will do their own. Edo Central will do their own. But you people have forgotten something. Why you are busy killing yourselves one by one. Your houses are being taken over gradually. Your mothers are being taken over. These people will give your sister sickness. Sleep with them up and down. Give them 50-50 kobo 1 naira. Eh? These boys, have you been to do what's it called, Limit Road in Benin City, along Limit Road? Go to Limit Road in Benin City and see on Sundays, Saturday evenings and Sundays, go and see how Benin girls are sleeping with all these Hausa boys, collecting all sorts of sickness from them. Eh? These dirty boys that don't bathe, they refuse to bathe. They can't even speak clear English. Their mouths are always smelling. Your sisters are sleeping with them. Are you cursed, adult children? Benin boys, what is wrong with you people? Eh? What is wrong with you people? Do you think it is when you kill yourselves that the entire world will tell you, yes, you have power? It is not power. It is not power. You are killing yourself and you say it's power. It's not power. Oh. Let me tell you, before you know what's going on, we will not have able-bodied youths again. We will not have again. Last year, if 56 youths in Oluku can die, Ekeadolo, go to Ekeadolo community now, you will see. Upper Sakpomba is gone. Is it Ekenwa, Oko Central, all those areas, go down there. Iriri community, go to Iriri community. These people are dying dying in their numbers on daily basis. You are just killing yourself, carrying cutlass, carrying guns, carrying everything. Policemen are supporting you. Eh? They will say they are looking for boys. Policemen will go and be catching innocent children. What are the perpetrators of this act and crime? Eh? If you are caught as a cultist in Edo State, may you rot in jail. May you never see the light of day again. Since you cannot use your sense to know that if you are joining court, you are supposed to use it to better your community, not to ruin the lives of innocent people. And the most painful part is you are killing your own brothers and sisters. Your own brothers and sisters are the ones you are killing, not outsiders. Eh? What is wrong with us? Are we under a curse or a spell? Which of them? Eh? You are telling me that there are different communities and tribes. Are you okay? How many times have you seen the Yoruba people, the way you people fight and kill yourself every day? How many times have you seen the Yoruba killing themselves every day? How many times have you seen the Igbo men gathering themselves together and fighting and killing themselves every day? My Edo youths, how many times have you seen Igbo men doing that to themselves? How many times have you seen Deltans gathering and fighting themselves, killing themselves every day? These are Hausa men that you people are allowing to invade your land. How many times have you heard that an average Hausa man is killing another Hausa man? Tell me. How many times? You just do things and then you ruin your own lives. Why a whole lot of things are happening? You people have forgotten the kind of country where we live in, where the leaders are extremely concerned about themselves alone. Instead of and form a group to fight the terrorism in your state. Yesterday in the news, 2 elderly men were killed. They did nothing wrong. The only thing they did wrong was to go to their farms to farm. If you don't know what is happening, they are trying to ruin your lives. They are trying to cripple you so that you don't have anything. You keep depending on them. And then they keep bringing their carrots here for you to eat. Carrots that they are washing with clean for you to eat. Carrots that they wash with clean and omo. Eh? They keep giving you a cucumber. Cucumber that they know that they grew with excess fertilizer. Have you bothered to buy cucumber from these boys and keep it in the house for a period of 3 days? The cucumber melts. The cucumber melts, and when you open inside, you'll be shocked what you see. You are not bothered about these things. Go to Akwa Ibom, go to Calabar. They have their cucumber there. They plant their own cucumber and they harvest it. Edo youths, please tell me what you are doing with your lives. Edo youths, please, I want to know what you are doing with your life. Eh? It is the truth now, Mr. Egbon. It is Edo people that are dying now. Who else will die in Edo State if not the Edos? These boys, you think they don't have sense? These boys have sense now. These Fulani boys, they think they don't have sense. You see them behaving like people that didn't go to school. They have sense. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Why you are busy carrying your shoulder, bleaching your skin, wearing gold on your neck, looking for where you don't ripe, may you go pluck the chop. Then the remaining strength where you get, you use until they fight, they kill yourself, they waka. These boys are taking over everything that has to do with you. They are taking over everything. And then the remaining number of you, we go and gather at government house, looking for freebies. You are looking for freebies. Licking the foot of every politician in Edo State. to collect 2,000, 3,000, 1 million, collecting contracts for them that will kill your generation, kill you, kill them, just be killing yourself. So when you hear any small thing, you jump out and say you want to fight. You want to fight. And then when you are fighting, you are busy killing yourself. These people are living their lives. Have you seen now that we are the ones that are at loss, Edo youth? We are the ones losing everything. We are the ones losing everything, Edo youths. Let me tell you the truth. Because number one, your fathers are the ones dying. Number two, your mothers are the ones being raped. Number three, your lands are the ones that are being invaded. You see these politicians, most of them have good businesses abroad. Some of them, they have settled everything they need abroad. Whatever happens tomorrow, they have something to fall back on. What do you have to fall back on? By the time you finish killing yourselves one at a time with guns and cutlass and clubs. If I stay outside in Benin now, 7 p.m. I am rushing home. Why? 7 p.m. is too much. 6 p.m. I'm rushing home. Why? Because I don't want one lazy boy somewhere who thinks that everybody is owing him something in this world, who come and attack me that is struggling every day of my life. I will sell bra, sell pants, sell oil, make movies, try to do a whole lot of things just to make ends meet. Do a lot of things to make ends meet. Then you come and will let me on the road and tell me I'm owing you something. And you want to collect everything from me. I have to run home. I work so hard for everything I earn, but I cannot live the life I want to live in Edo State, because if you live the certain stage, if you live a certain lifestyle, they are coming to your house to attack you. You cannot wear the kind of shoes that you want to wear because you are scared of what will happen. Whenever you see me all dressed up, looking all fly, just know I'm not in Benin. I'm not in Benin. Because I cannot dress up in Benin the way I want to dress. I cannot look the way I want to look. Because with the way I'm looking fair, by the time I now dress up now, they will not say, hey, this one have money. They will come after me in the night. I run. Fear don't allow me to do whatever I want to do. Because of you people. You just live your lives anyhow. Kill yourselves. While Fulani headsmen are taking over everything that you have. Cultism. Did anybody sign your name on any register that you must die a cultist? For heaven's sake. Edo youths. I mean, I've stayed in this Edo State. This is my 5th or my 6th year in Edo State. I am so scared to my bones, and I cry every day for you people. I cry every day for you. I am actually talking to you people this morning with pain in my heart. So it's not as if I came here to laugh. I'm actually pained. Are you not ashamed of yourselves? Are you not ashamed? Your numbers are reducing by the day. A woman that has 4 boys now, the cultism have taken 3 away from her. Is it not one that will be remaining? A young girl that will go and marry a guy, thinking that she has married a responsible man, not knowing that she has gone to marry a cultist that does not want to do anything. When they start fighting, they will kill him. Mr. Ekwatu, I'm not wearing wig today. Good morning, sir. I don't know. So please, I beg us in the name of God. I beg us in the name of God, Edo youths. I don't know whether una want more. May we turn head upside down, they beg una for this state. I don't know. Now God that say they beg una. Una get many problems for this state who una never feel solve. Your problems are too much for you to think of killing yourselves. How can 15 young men die in just one environment in a day? Only 15. Then 56 in another community. I'm not talking about the ones who they kill inside bush where their body they smell, they rotting, nobody they feel they identify them. I'm not talking about those ones. Now the ones where we they hear and the ones where we they see. Last night, I went somewhere around Omorui, close to that Mr. Big Saple Road. I was hearing how they were talking about gunshots, how they were shooting gun and 2 people died. I was so scared. I was telling myself, Abema Aduma come up for you, Abema Aduma come up for you. Why? Because of mad people, youths that have decided not to do anything with their lives, and they think that the government owes them everything. The problem with Edo State is not poverty. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. The problem with Edo State is not poverty. If anybody tell you we are very poor in Edo State, is a lie. It's a big lie. Even if you see a woman selling tomatoes in the market, who say, see, she has something. Some of them, majority of them live in their own houses. They afford good meals. The problem with Edo State is the fact that we think we are smart, we think we know too much, and we are just unnecessarily stubborn. You are too stubborn. That is the problem with Edo State, not poverty. Oh. So if anybody is telling you it is the level of poverty that is making these youths doing all these things, it is not. It's stupidity. It's the fact that you are stupid, but you are not realizing it, that you are a stupid person. Because if you have a car, you have a house, you have everything you need, and then the next thing you do is to buy yourself a gun and start killing your own brothers and sisters, you are a stupid man. You're stupid for thinking that way. So I beg you in the name of God, it is high time you stop being stupid. I know a lot of youths will come after me after this. I don't care, but I'm just telling you how it is. Nigerian youths, Edo youths in particular. I'm not even talking about the Nigerian youths, Edo youths in particular. Fulani headsmen and Boko Haram have invaded your forests. They have taken over everything that you have. The government is not going to fight for you anytime soon. Instead of you to carry guns and be killing everybody, killing your brothers and your sisters and your fathers and your mothers, those rituals that you want to do, go inside that forest and go and carry those terrorists and use them for rituals. Stop using your sisters. Stop using people's children that are roaming the streets. Go and carry all those Boko Haram boys. Go and carry all those Fulani headsmen and use them for your rituals. If I hear that you use any Fulani headsmen for ritual, I will not ask any single question. I will not. Don't you get it? So if you can catch all those Fulani headsmen, use them for your rituals. If you want to kill anybody, go and catch those Fulani headsmen. If you want to ruin the life of any life, go and ruin the life of those boys that are killing your family members. Please, leave innocent Edo youths alone. Stop killing yourselves. If you are a cult group, Bukania, what is it called again? Whether or Wegbe, whatever cult you are in, Asopikan, Ayelala, Ogboni, any cult you are in Edo State, I am begging you, all of you come together and fight for your state. Stop doing charm to be killing yourselves up and down. You will die. All these people will overtake. They will take over your land. You will just die. Watch and see. I say you will die. All of you will die. And these people will take over your state. And you will have nothing. You cannot fight them. You can't do anything to these boys. Let me tell you. Which government? Mr. Egbon, leave government. So security call security need. They are fighting for their own pocket. They don't even have time yet. They don't have time. Is it not the Yorubas that came up with Amoteku in their town? Have they not approved Amoteku for them now? Look at the civil defense in Edo State, whether SCPC, MPDC, or whatever they call them, whatever, police, all of them. How many of them are concerned about you and I? You and I know that when you are driving on the road, when they stop you, they either collect money or your phone. And then when they see that you are chatting with somebody with plus so number, they will tell you you are a Yahoo boy or Yahoo girl. You and I know that's what is happening here. So if Edo youths are really ready and serious, I will not stop them from buying guns because they are grown adults. Since you have decided to become agent of destruction, don't destroy us. Go out there and go and be killing those people inside bush. Be counting your killings. Don't go and be telling yourself 1 down, 2 down. Go and be killing those people inside bush. When you see all these Fulani headsmen trying to kill your father and your mother in the bush, fight them. I think it's high time Edo State government, whenever they catch any cultists in this state now, let them deploy them to the forest. They should deploy them to the forest to go and be fighting there in the forest. Because this is really getting out of hand. You cannot be killing yourselves every day in the name of cultism. If you are a man fight, carry your guns. Bukania. Blackers, wherever you are, all of you put your heads together, carry your guns. Let's go into those forests. Let's enter into our communities, our farmlands, and chase these Fulani herdsmen and Boko Haram away. A word they say is enough for the wise. You cannot continue to ruin your own home and think that you will have a place to run to tomorrow when it starts raining. You won't have anywhere to hide though. You cannot destroy your home and be expecting that when it starts raining tomorrow, you will have somewhere to hide. You will not have anywhere to hide. Good morning.